Hello folks, it's been a very long time since I've done a video, but with the sudden arrival of Angel's Blade this weekend, we organised a great big game. I brought one of my tables indoors and I fielded as much of my Blood Angels as I could squeeze into 4,000 points, and I had to sacrifice a few things. And then it dawned on me, it's actually the first time I've had them all in one place at the same time, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an inventory, and I've lined them all up, and I thought, why not? I'll give them a vid. I thought this was going to be it. I haven't finished painting some of them, as you'll see. Got a nice painted drop pod at the front. I've been painting up these other two, but barely started. But definitely wanted more than one, so drop pods. Some of the Betrayal at Calth set, which I haven't finished or barely started with yet. Got my 10 Death Company here. 2 squads with Astrath the Grim sitting at the front. Unit of Devastators, who now get grav amps, which means I'll be getting another box of Devastators, and I'll probably field 2 of these with 2 grav, 2 plasma in each, and put them in drop pods and be horrible. At least that's the plan. Behind them I've got a bunch of 5 Terminators who will be part of my orbital intervention force, along with the 5 Assault Terminators who are hiding there, and Captain Carlian's at the back lingering somewhere. He might just become a Terminator. Space Hulk set, I'll be adapting them. I've put them on little bases, which are magnetised, so you can just lift them off and play Space Hulk, put them back on, and I'm going to paint all them up. Right, so then I've got my Sanguinary Guard, of which I've got 10 of them, and I'm going to get 5 more, along with Dante, who's standing at the front. I might even get the Sanguinor just to be fluffy, because I like the new lists. Charging on Assault, Deep Strike, Deep Striking and Charging. Disordered admittedly, but I'll take that. Got my little Librarian. Sanguinary Priest. Mephiston the Ugly, because he is. Of course, the tale, if you look at Commissar Warwick's webpage, you'll hear all about this guy, because I got 2 of them because they forgot to put the backpack on, and for some bizarre reason I had no spares, and I did it just for that, and then he got a spare model, which was nice. Contemptor Dreadnought at the back, which I've not got around to doing much with yet. It has that Betrayal at Calth. I've been proxying that as another Furioso. Death Company Dreadnought, Furioso, all of this, pretty much everything I've got's magnetised, so that you can all be switched around. So I've got plates to make this guy into a Librarian. The new Ancients, I forgot the name of it, means I could actually have 3 Librarian Dreadnoughts in a single unit, and I love the sound of that, just to be a complete arse. But it'd be funny. Lots of magic on Blood Angels. I might do that once, but I'll probably make them magnetised so I can have 2 Furiosos and a Librarian, which I think will be where I'll be going with that. Bike Squad, I've just bought 3 extra ones because I suddenly fell in love with bikes. And I've got 3 at the front. They usually go out as 2 plasma and 1 Sarge, and then I've got an attack bike at the back with a multi-melter. I'll flick over to the Flyers. So I had a bit of a battery moment. Flyers, right, so Fire Raptor gunship. Probably my favourite model I've done out of the Blood Angel side of the fence. Fantastic, lethal, very expensive. Won't be buying too many more of them. Onto my good old Storm Raven gunship, which I was only ever going to get 1 of, but now with the new detachment, part of me is tempted to get another, maybe even 2 at some point in the future, because I love the idea of all of them coming on and firing all of those Storm Strike missiles at something nasty. Would I want to spend all the money to do it? Time will tell. Knowing me, probably. So, Flyers aside, move over to my vehicles. Stick around Battle Tank, another Forge World 1. Fantastic model. Painted to make it look slightly older, because it's supposed to be obviously a Heresy era vehicle. Very good at shooting bikes and skimmers because it ignores jink. Certain other use cases it can come into its own as well, but it's fantastic. Quite expensive again, but glad to got it. Vindicator, I only got this the other week, think I'd only ever need 1, and now there's a new detachment out where you can have 3, along with other things, so may even get some more of these guys. Got my Predator, so again, maybe options to get 3 of these now to give them some advantage. I have a more squadron based unit. It doesn't feel totally Blood Angelsy to me, but with the Flamestorm cannon on the front of all three, with some very, very dangerous elites walking behind them, maybe, or jumping behind them. Land Raider, one. I've only got one of them. I'd like another one. Probably will get one day, but they cost a lot of money for what they are. A couple of Rhinos, and then I've got some tacticals, 2 squads at the back. I've got loads of Calf models to paint up as well at some point, but I may even get another box of them, especially now that there's the new upgrade sprues and what have you available. Scouts, not exactly painted. I use these guys all the time as just the camp objectives, so I'll get round to painting these at some point. And my highly unloved Assault Marines, which I bought quite recently for a specific game, and I've done a minimal amount of painting on them, and I never quite get round to finishing them, but I will eventually. But that's it, that's my Blood Angels. A lot of them are painted, some of them need to be done. The stuff out of Space Hulk I didn't paint because I didn't think I just need this many Terminators, but they're now sort of well and truly back in vogue because of some of the recent changes from Angel's Blade. Excuse me. And yeah, so I'll be going out, almost certainly buying another box of Devastators, another box of Sanguinary Guard, another box of Death Company, possibly another Storm Raven, definitely some more Dreads, maybe some more Vindicators, probably some more Predators of some form, and then my wife will have divorced me. And this is not, of course, all my army. I've also got some Adeptus Mechanicus. I've got 2 Imperial Knights, one of which is painted up, one's half done, which is in another room. I've got a couple of units of Adeptus Mechanicus stuff as well. I've got Onagers, 2 of them, Sikaran Duststalkers. I'm painting them at the moment. I'm thoroughly enjoying not painting Blood Angels, just a bit of variety. And I intend to add to them as well, so I have a very large Imperium army. And then one day I'm going to do a Xeno. I have got quite a bit of Necrons now, but I keep putting them to the back burner and not quite getting around to them. Angel's Blade, I think it's fantastic. I know some things in there people will be disappointed by, but for me to be able to assault on Deep Strike sort of ticks a big Blood Angels box. Also, it just feels like it's got something more to it now, some more room to have fun. If you're into me, I'm not a tournament player, I just play to have fun. And there's plenty of options in there that I'll get my head around. And no doubt, lots more excuses to spend lots more money before 8th comes along. Right, that's it. Thanks very much. Hope you enjoyed it. It's been the first time I've ever laid this lot out in a row, and it reminds me how much more painting I've got left to do, as per usual. So that's it from me. Thanks very much for watching. I'll speak to you soon.